Hi everyone, Lisdalia here, aka the Queen of Hearts. Welcome to my channel, especially those of you who are new. Today we are checking out episode 6 of The Acolyte. So, I'll be honest, I don't have high hopes for this particular episode because it seems to be that every time they have an episode that I really enjoy, the next one, not quite so much. I really enjoyed episode 3 and then episode 4, not so much. I really enjoyed episode 5, so I'm not having high hopes for this particular episode. I do love the villain that we got last episode. I love Manny. He did a phenomenal job. The banter that he did, the pacing that he did, his whole character that he had in the last episode was fantastic. I gotta say though, I really feel like a lot of the moments that they had in the previous episode would have been better spent if they'd utilized some of that in the third episode. The third episode was so dull and lackluster that it really would have benefited by having some of the moments from the last episode to be added into it. That being said, I'm also really disappointed that most of the characters that I actually enjoyed watching and that I actually wanted to see more of are now all dead. And the characters that I was very kind of like struggling with are the only ones that are left. So that just adds to my apprehension about this particular episode and where things are going to go. I can't quite work out whether or not May is being misguided in some way, shape or form, is being manipulated in some way, shape or form, or is just an utter psychopath. Like, there's so many things that she has done, and some of her reactions that she has is, I can't quite work out where she stands in things. I don't get it. I don't understand her. I'm struggling with her, with that character. I'm struggling with a lot of the characters, I'll be honest. But, you know, I'm giving the series the benefit of the doubt. I have a rule, for the most part, when it comes to a TV series. And the rule is I will give it the first season to do what it's going to do. And then see what happens when they start the second season. And my reason being is that most of the time, by the time these series have been released to the public, they've already filmed pretty much everything. So when they start getting feedback from the audience, there's not a lot of changes that they can be making in hindsight. Things are already made. The story is already done. It's already there to go. So if there's doing things that us as an audience don't understand or don't quite follow along with, there's not a lot of opportunity for them to make any changes beyond that. But if they're still making those mistakes when season 2 has come around and they've heard all the feedback from their target audience and they're still doing things or making choices that, like, nobody is getting, or we're not on, like, if they're still doing that sort of stuff, then you know the show is not for you. It's not, because they're not going to change. They're still doing what they want to be doing. But if they've listened to the feedback and they make some tweaks, and therefore it's easy for people to follow along or to understand or whatever, then you know, okay, this show is going to be more up my alley. But you got to give it that first season to find its legs, to find its rhythm, and also then to hear the feedback from its audience. But I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. I'm hoping it's gonna, like, pull it out at the last minute and it will, you know, surprise me and entertain me. But so far, we've had 6 episodes. This is episode number 6. Okay, so out of the 5 episodes I've seen so far, I've only really enjoyed 2 of them. So that is not a great ratio of episodes to be enjoying. Just saying. But let's dive into it. Let's check out episode 6 and hope that I am proven wrong. give it the benefit of the doubt. Before I do, there's a few things that you guys can be doing that'll really help out the channel here. Like the video, it'll let me know that you want me to stick it out to the end and watch all the episodes. Subscribe if you're not already and hit the notification bell. Make sure you select the all button so you don't miss out on any future reactions. So let's dive into it. Let's bring up the heart rate monitor. Let's bring up the show. And let's dive on into it. Episode 6.
What is that?
Here we go. I mean, they did some great action sequences. Some of the dialogue was still a bit stupid, but the action was great. That was such a weird way to give yourself a haircut. Manny, great job last episode. I really look forward to seeing him this episode. At the moment, he's the only thing that's keeping me watching this series. He all healed up? No, just patched up. I appreciated the fact that she was like, I'm in bare feet. I need to watch where I put my feet down. And that she sniffed what it was she was about to drink before she just drank it. Nice. Because you don't know what's in that. That could be like... It's a random liquid in a container. Although if it's water, it's not going to smell like anything. That's so cute. I don't know what that was, but it was cute. This is... a knife. Clothes. And boots. He's looked after her. He's made sure she had stuff. We're on a lovely beach. Gorgeous location. It's lovely. Is it even the same planet as she was on before? Unknown planet. Okay, well that answers that. Do not have him just come waltzing out of the water like that, because I don't think I could take that. Because he is a good looking man, and if he just comes out of the water like that, the female population make him bust.
My whole team is dead.
I don't understand why he has just left them behind. The bodies of the team, he just left them behind.
There is a much larger threat than we anticipated. Osha, I'm going to reset the transceiver. Take the wheel.
And she just does it. Does he understand what the language that Basil speaks? The tracker? Cord did, does he? I think this is the first time I've seen emotion out of a Jedi. They're always like, no emotions. Emotions lead to the dark side. I think this is the first time I've seen one of them get like genuinely upset. Did he just do it, turn it off and turn it back on again? You're trying to... What are you trying to find? You trying to fix it? Huh? I mean, this is such a great look for him. Oh, gorgeous. That is so pretty. Oh my word. Oh my stars. Dang, the scars. This is Disney. So both sisters have had the same idea. We're gonna go after our enemies with the blade. But she's at least getting a show. He knows you're there. He's just letting you do it. He knows you're there. When are you gonna say something?
How does it feel? You should keep your other elbow up higher. Allows for a swifter block.
Stay where you are.
It's not a gun.
If you're not gonna join me, I'd like to put my clothes back on.
I mean, you don't have to.
A special relationship, isn't it? Master and pupil.
I like the way that he words it. Master and pupil.
All set.
How has he still not worked this out? And this is...
You saved us, Osha.
F8, you are clear for transmission.
Nope. Nope, you're not. Turn it off and turn it back on again. It worked a second ago.
You want to take a look?
Give me a couple minutes.
Yeah, because she knows how to do the stuff outside.
If you keep me here, Soul comes to you. He's found me before. And his strength in the Force is very powerful.
You think that his strength? That's your strength in the Force, Osha. Someone ought to teach you that.
I don't quite know what to make of him, but I'm loving it. He's so interesting.
The Jedi teach there's only one way to access the Force. And if you don't do it their way, it fades. But there is another way. Below the surface of consciousness are powerful emotions. Anger, fear, loss, desire.
That's the path to the dark side.
Semantics.
Interesting.
You killed Jackie.
And where did you think that was going to go? You would have had the same relationship with her that you have with your master. One-sided.
Interesting. The logic and stuff that he has.
Easily.
I actually don't really know, apart from the fact that, like, the Emperor was a bad guy and wanted to rule everything. But what makes the dark side bad? Just the fact that it's dark? Or it's against the Jedi?
I understand. I lost everything. But when you lose everything, that's when you're finally free.
This is a very interesting dynamic. What are you doing? What are you doing and where are you going? I don't understand. I don't understand.
Have you told me everything that happened on Brentalk?
You were very young.
But I'm not now.
Are we finally gonna get the other perspective stuff? No.
Hello, is anybody there? Can you hear me?
Identify yourself.
My name is...
May.
Master Soul, the rescue team is on their way. Leave your transponder on.
Did he just turn it off? I'm so confused. I am now even more confused. What the hell is going on? I still find it very unconscionable that he just left their bodies. Particularly hers. Like, he just left them all there. He didn't do anything.
time to get back to the ship.
We should prepare these bodies for burial.
Thank you. At least somebody's doing something about them. God damn. Yeah, you never covered up your thing on your head there, girl. How has it taken this long for you to... I don't understand.
I've had 16 years to think about what I would say to you if I ever got the opportunity. So you're going to listen.
Why does she have to be lying down while you have this conversation, though? It's kind of weird. I mean, granted she was unconscious, but, like, put her in a cell. Don't tie her down to a bed. You've got cells in there. You were going to be capturing them before. And... okay. Thoughts on the episode. I loved everything that Manny Jacinto did in this episode. I loved his scenes, every single one of them. It was fantastic, and absolutely, he is pulling me through this series 100%. I'm loving everything that he's doing. I'm loving his character. I'm loving his logic and his point of view on the world and everything, how he does, it absolutely makes sense, and I believe it. And if I was her, I would be like, yeah, sure, yeah, okay. So I don't actually understand, and please, like, those of you who are Star Wars fans and know all the lore and all that sort of stuff, can you explain to me why is the dark side bad? Like, what is it about it that is bad? I don't actually know. Like, I know that obviously all of our bad guys have always been of the dark side. But, like, the Emperor was a bad guy. But was he a bad guy because of the dark side? Or was he just a bad guy who had access to and utilized the dark side? Like, do you get what I mean? Like, does one necessarily mean the other? Would Anakin Skywalker have done what he did? Like, obviously he was manipulated and stuff by the Emperor and then did many, many bad things. But was that because he, you know, utilized the dark side of the Force? Or was that just because he was manipulated and, like, turned, like all the stuff with, like... I don't know. I hated all the Jedi stuff. All the scenes with Soul and all the scenes with whatever that other woman's name is the green girl, the green lady. I don't know. I don't like that. I didn't enjoy any of those scenes. I didn't understand what was going on. I was very confused with a lot of that stuff. So, yeah, I'm not enjoying any of that. Loving all the stuff with Manny, loving his character, loving his logic, loving everything that he did in this episode. He is a breath of fresh air in this show. I'm so glad that his character ended up being more than what it was when he was first introduced, because he's doing a phenomenal job. Let me know what you think in the comments down below about his character, about him being a bad guy. Let me know what you think about the difference between, you know, the Jedi storylines that we got going on and the Sith storylines that we got going on. Personally, I'm actually really enjoying the Sith storylines. I'm kind of hating on the Jedi storylines, and I think we could get rid of them and just have all the Sith stuff. I'd be fine with that. That'd be great. That'd be an interesting TV series to watch. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Consider subscribing if you're not already. And remember, hit the notification bell. Make sure you select the all button so you don't miss out on any future videos. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will catch you next time. Bye.